Please welcome to the stage Executive Vice President Development for Oracle Cloud, Amit Zavery.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to OpenWorld. We have an exciting session for you guys planned today. We're going to talk about product roadmap and strategy for the cloud platform. We have quite a few demos as well to showcase some of the new technology we've been building over the last 12 months. We also have a customer to talk about their use case and their journey to the cloud using the cloud platform as well. So let's get started. Is this going? Oh, we'll start. All right. All right. So we started investing in a cloud platform around 6 to 7 years ago, and we're proud to say that we have a very comprehensive portfolio of integrated and open PaaS services today. It allows customers to develop and deploy applications, be able to integrate and extend them very easily, be able to publish content and engage users, analyze the data, and be able to predict action associated with that, and then be able to secure and manage all the different systems you might have in your environment. Our philosophy from the beginning has been around making sure we have a comprehensive set of services. We have around 30 plus different services today, covering everything from data management, app development, integration, both data as well as applications, things around analytics and big data, content and experience, identity and security, and system management. So it's pretty comprehensive in that regards. It's based on all open standards, and I'll talk about what are things we do from the open source perspective as well as open standards later. It's integrated, so it has all common tools, common underlying architecture, as well as common security models. So as you start using one or two of the services, it becomes very easy to keep on adding more and more without having to learn and understand different ways of interacting with it. It's hybrid, so you can run this in a public cloud today, as well as deploy this behind your firewall or a partner's data center if you choose to, for any kind of data residency, privacy, compliance, governance issue you might have. So we'll let you run it wherever you want to, as well as has AI built in, so it keeps on learning and improving based on things we see from the usage perspective as well. It's all built on top of our Oracle Cloud infrastructure, very scalable and highly performant. Beyond the core services, we've been also investing aggressively in a lot of new areas based on the things we see from our users and technologies which are evolving in the industry as well. So we have full-blown AI and data science platform. We'll show you some of those examples as well later. Blockchain service based on Hyperledger Fabric, as well as digital assistant for doing the next generation user experience, adding on top of your application you might be building, as well as VR and AR based application development tools, so again you can embed and allow those applications to have a lot of new technologies as well. So I talked about openness, and I think this is a core area of the way we've been building our services as well. I think we don't probably get enough kudos for the amount of work we do from the open technology as well as open source based investment. But in general, if you look at broadly, choice of technology stack, right? So programming languages, we support pretty much every programming language you can think of. And whatever we speak to our developers and programmers, whatever they want, we make sure we provide that as part of a platform. So Java, of course, Ruby, Python, PHP, Go, all supported as part of the basic platform. Databases, of course, Oracle Database, MySQL, but we also have work going on with Cassandra, Mongo, and adding a lot of other database systems running on our stack as well. Different tools, different frameworks. Similarly, using open source as well. If you look at what we're doing from app dev perspective, we have a Docker as a service, we have Kubernetes as a service. We're providing things around Hadoop, Spark, Kafka as services as well. Similarly, in the blockchain, we are using Hyperledger Fabric from Linux Foundation as the core underlying technology for building a blockchain service. And then if you look at AI, deep learning area, TensorFlow, Caffe, DL4j. So we're adding a lot of open source technology into our stack. The way we look at it differently from other vendors is really that making sure we take the open source Apache-based solutions or whatever is out there in the industry as a standard and not fork it and change it. So if you build anything on our services, you can easily go and deliver it or deploy this anywhere else you choose, wherever the core open source technologies are running. So that makes you at least much more easy to transport your workload and not get locked in. On top of other technologies, we of course make sure that our services are all heterogeneous, working with the other application vendors like Salesforce.com, Microsoft for connectivity perspective. as well as support for different channels. So we'll show you some of the examples we're doing with chatbots and digital assistants, but support for Alexa and Siri, of course, but also different things like Slack, Facebook Messenger, as part of the way to interface into our applications. And then we continue contributing to open source as well. We've been doing a lot of work in Java, but beyond that, in the whole big data ecosystem and other areas, we have a lot of contributors from Oracle providing a lot of innovations we work on into the open source community. So again, a lot of work going on in the background to make sure our technologies and our services remain open and that investment continues. So pretty proud where we are today. We have 18,000 plus customers using a cloud platform with around 3,500 different apps in our Oracle Cloud Marketplace. And the key thing is that we're getting very good validation from third-party analyst firms like Gartner and Forrester. We are leaders in 16 different PaaS categories today, and it keeps on growing. And if you look at where we were 4 or 5 years ago, it's come a long way, and it's very encouraging for all the engineers and the product teams to see this kind of adoption, as well as feedback from the community as well.